Hey, so it's Thursday and I completed all my work for this week, which is unusual for me because usually I procrastinate. So I decided, it's hot in Dumaguete City, so I decided to go up to Mabinay, which is about 2.5 hours away from Dumaguete, because I got a cold spring up there and I want to go swimming. So come along, join me on my quest to Mabinay. Hopefully all will go well and there'll be no misadventures this time. Motorcycle, no parking. Okay. Alright, so we're in Amlan. And off to the side, as you're heading north, it's on the left-hand side of the road, there's this huge warehouse. The camera's angle actually isn't doing it justice. It's a freaking huge warehouse, and there's more on the other side of that yellow wall over there. And this whole thing is just full of scooters, motorcycles. Now, at first I thought it was maybe a police impound, like a centralized police impound, but they're actually all recalls. Recall is a local unit like Rusi. They're made in the Philippines, and this is like maybe a graveyard because they're all dusty, they're all dirty, they're all grimy. And there's actually people over there, and that's what honking at me. They might be, but this is weird. And again, the other side of the warehouse over there, on the other side of that yellow wall, is all filled with scooters too. So I have no idea what this is. But there's vines growing on stuff. These things have been here a long time. Okay, another point of interest here in Amlan, over there in that smoke-free zone. This is actually an electrical substation, and those towers there go all the way up to, where do they go? To the thermal power plant up in Valencia. And they come down here, and from here, they go underwater through the Strait of Tanan over to Cebu, or Cebu, sorry everybody, I keep letting you down. And they laid the underwater cables. It's like 20 bazillion volts or something, and I'm probably making that up. But yeah, that's something else Amlan is known for. Shit, I gotta pass him again. Okay, so now we're up in the mountains on the road up to Mabinay, and as soon as you get past like Tanhai, it just becomes a sea of sugarcane. And you can see they're all flowering here. It's really pretty. One thing you got to watch out for though is the dreaded sugarcane truck, because 9 times out of 10 those things are brutally overloaded. They can barely get up hills, and they're going to lose their brakes and hydraulic system any second. And the reason that one's parked there right now is because there's a bunch of workers down yonder harvesting the sugarcane, which is probably the most back-breaking, brutal work out in the sun that you can do. So the reason Negros is called Sugar Island is just because of this. All the sugarcane. Hey, I gotta find out. Speaking of sugarcane, I need to find some Coca-Cola. Oh, that's cool. Alright, one thing you gotta do when you're traveling in the Philippines, I like to take lots of breaks because driving here can be a little unnerving and you have to pay a lot of attention to what's going on, and I don't know what that noise is in the background. I don't know if she's watching Tagalog love stories or what. Anyways, I stopped off at a Sari Sari. They didn't have any C2, they're out of stock. Actually, this is the only store for like the last 5 kilometers that actually has drinks. So I got 2 little baby Cokes for 24 pesos. This mom in the background. So we're almost to Mabinay. I think I'm about 8 kilometers to go, so it's all good. Alright, well here's another trip down memory lane. A little over 4 years ago, I was barreling down this road with Michelle, and somewhere along this they were working on the road. This wasn't all concrete back then. So they hadn't filled in one of these furrow things, and I hit it doing about 50, 60 kilometers an hour. And yeah, pressure fractures to my L5S1, which herniated shortly thereafter. About 4 days later, it herniated. So yeah, right here. This is one of my first big misadventures here in Mabinay. So that's my hotel over there, Honey's Relax Inn. but it looks like they're doing some road construction, so I don't know. Yeah, we'll just go. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so we have arrived at our initial destination here at Honey's Relax Inn. Get it? Relax Inn. And the staff is busy over there right now watching Showtime with Vice Ganda, who gained a lot of weight. And the grounds of this place are really nice. I've been here before, and they got a variety of rooms. That's actually one room over there, that duplex. The room I'm staying in is for double occupancy, even though it's just me. And it's 800 pesos. The room name is Santan. And let's check it out. I gotta do this. And real quick, it's got a double bed. It's got some weird art. I don't know about this art here. It's got a little table thing with some towels, toilet paper, soap, and a TV, which I don't remember from last time. And it also says 250p T-A-R-I-N-G, tearing. I don't know what that means. Anyways, it's also got a Sigmund Freud analyzing couch. I don't know what that's all about. That's me, looking good, baby. It's got an air conditioner. Because even though we're kind of up in the mountains and it's cooler than Dumaguete, it's still, you know, hot. Got a cool lamp. I like this lamp. I wish I could find this because I like the bulb, the yellow light. And the bathroom is a toilet, usually. A sink, a mirror to admire yourself, and there's a shower, but it's not heated. And there's the combo. And outside there's a bunch of kids, some school program. And if you've been to Mabinay, you'll know the water's quite cold up here because it's right next to the cold spring. So these are my accommodations. Tomorrow morning probably I'll spend a day at the cold spring, which is literally right there. Hop, skip, and jump. So we'll be checking that out. It's an exciting day. I gotta go get some water. Yeah. And can I also have the audacity to add that Vice Ganda has really gained a lot of weight? I didn't even recognize him at first. I haven't watched Showtime for a while, like 4 years. Okay, so after about a 2.5-hour drive, I am in Mabinay at the cold spring. I already checked into Honey's Relax Inn, and I'm gonna go get some swim on right now because that's the reason I came up here, because it was hot in Dumaguete, and it's nice and cool up here in Mabinay. And the cold spring is just that, trust me. Okay, so it's Bonifacio Day, it's Friday, and it's a holiday today, but it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, so there's not actually a whole bunch of people here right now. Over there are the cottages, which you can actually rent for the night. They're duplexes, they're 2 stories, and they got air conditioning and the coldest water you're ever going to experience. There's also a concession stand over there for foods, snacks, and all of that. There's also a Canopy Walk up here, so you can walk the canopy. The only thing about the Canopy Walk is you gotta hold on to the ropes, and there's ants all over the ropes. It's a nature experience. And there's also, I'm shooting into the sun here, a zip line right here that goes across the cold spring. And you can also rent little kayaks if you want to go kayaking in the cold spring. It's pretty nice. And since this is the Philippines and an island archipelago of over 7,000 islands, and everyone is surrounded by water, but nobody swims, you can rent life vests here. This must be the lifeguard because he's got a megaphone. His symbol of authority. And you can walk down here and go swimming, but I'm gonna jump off over there. And if you can see my incredibly white feet down there, the fish are started to gather around my feet so that they can chew upon loose skin flakes and trim my nails because I need nail trimming. See all the fish. Ooh, okay, it's pretty cold, so now I'm just gonna dive off into the cold, sure waters. Thanks to my volunteer cameraman. Here we go.
Okay.
This is what I came up here for. Yeah, Another exhausting day in the Philippines. It's actually not that cold. Just my white feet. Swimming in the Azure waters, the aquamarine waters of Mabinay Cold Spring. That means I don't have to take a shower today. Alright, so here in Mabinay, Cold Spring, this is one of the bungalows that you can rent. Like I said, it's a duplex, and it's air conditioned upstairs, and actually you can fit a lot of people in one of these. I think it sleeps like 8, something like that. And it's right on the Cold Spring, just right over there. And you can actually go swimming at night and stuff, which is pretty cool. I like it. It's got a little porch too. So I hope you all enjoyed my trip to Mabinay. It really wasn't all that exciting, but sometimes the journey is the reward. It's not so much the destination as the trip along the way. And the ride from Dumaguete to Mabinay is actually quite beautiful, especially once you get past Tanhai and you start going up into the mountains. It's really nice. And at some points there's actually like deciduous forest. It's weird, and it gets cold up there. So this is Ned over at My Philippine Dreams, and I'll see you next time.